Donnie Darko is a film that centers around a young boy, young Donathan Darko, as he witnesses possibly schizophrenic visions of a bunny named Frank. Hi, Franklin.
28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds. That is when the world will end.
A very basic premise, of course. But now there's a basic question to this movie: does it mean anything? Welcome to an analysis of how time travel works in Donnie Darko.
Where did you come from?
Do you believe in time travel?
Every time travel film has its own set of scientific principles. Some are very detailed, some are quite simple.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Donnie Darko's time travel, however, is extremely ritualistic and very complex. Before we get super into it, I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to pretend like I fully understand this movie. I really don't. But I'm going to try using the elements of time travel that are established within the world of Donnie Darko. So the movie starts with Donnie waking up on a mountain because he sleepwalks. This sleepwalking actually helps save his life when he ultimately sleepwalks away the night that a jet engine falls on his house, destroying his bedroom. Yeah, so that's how Donnie Darko starts. The movie effectively uses recurring elements to lead us backwards to this point. There are three major elements in Donnie Darko, which the time paradox is articulated through, using the logic of the film's book, The Philosophy of Time Travel.
Sure.
Number 1, October, the tangent universe. This cataclysmic event actually creates a tangent universe, which is a universe with an offshoot, alternate reality. So before I go any further, just remember that the universe that we see in this movie is actually an alternate timeline. The primary universe, which is the main timeline, is what we're trying to return back to. If we don't go back there, a black hole will consume both universes. So how do we return to the primary universe? Well, with an artifact, which is a metal object that exists twice in the tangent universe, making it an unstable universe. The artifact in this film is a jet engine, the one that almost crushed. Number 2, Donnie, the living receiver. The philosophy of time travel states that there is a living receiver, aka a chosen one, who must save the world by sending the artifact from the tangent universe back into the primary universe. Donnie obviously is the chosen one, as evidenced by his strange senses and visions. It's heavily implied that Donnie has schizophrenia.
Who are you talking to?
One possible belief is that Donnie has telekinetic abilities. We know that he is a living receiver because he is visited by Number 3, Frank, the manipulated dead. Frank is a mysterious bunny friend of Donnie's, one who initially tells him that the world is going to end, and essentially sets him on his hero's journey, if you want to call it that.
They are in great danger.
This is because Frank is the manipulated dead, aka someone who is killed in the tangent universe. He guides Donnie to locating the artifact and saving the world, because otherwise, if the incidents in the tangent universe were to occur, he would be dead in both universes.
What happened here?
There is actually also an element known as the manipulated living, which is an element of the universe that subconsciously works to help the living receiver save the universe. This is Donnie's teacher, therapist, basically anyone working to help Donnie. So now that we have the elements of time travel, we can understand the ending of the film. Donnie's love interest is killed when she's run over by Frank, who's actually a real person in a bunny suit. Donnie kills Frank in retaliation, thus making him the manipulated dead.
Have you ever seen a portal?
Donnie realizes that he must use his telekinesis to send the jet engine back into the primary universe, which in turn kills him in his bedroom, destroying the tangent universe, aka resetting the entire film. Very confusing, but Donnie is dead, he has closed the paradox, and everyone he's interacted with in the last month doesn't remember a thing.
What was his name?
So there's a lot of cool visual motifs that help set us up for the tragedy that Donnie's ultimately gonna die, like Grandma Death whispering in his ear, Frank telling him that the world's gonna end, and the conversations about God.
No, I think what you're talking about is, an act of God.
Well, if God controls time, then all time's pre-decided.
I think Donnie Darko is a very complex film, and it's really hard for me to suggest that this is the one true way of deciphering what is an endlessly confusing movie, but that's my take of how time travel works.
Worn out places, worn out faces.